We learned in the previous video how to write and pronounce dal, dal, ra, and zay. And in this lesson, we will learn another 4 letters from this chart. So let's get started. So let's start with the first one, which is seen. Seen. The letter seen is like the English S, as in the word see. An Arabic word for that is سيارة. سيارة, which means car. Now the letter seen looks like a key. I hope this will help you to remember the letter. You can follow the arrows and imitate the shape that you see. So in the right side you will see seen in the printed form, and on the left side you will see seen in the handwritten form. Also you can see the errors, so you can write seen correctly. Notice the seen in printed form is written with 3 teeth, whereas in handwritten form is often written without teeth, as a long straight line. Now let's move to the next letter, which is sheen. Sheen. The letter sheen is like she in shirt. An Arabic word for that is shams. Shams, which means sun. The way I write sheen is exactly like the way I do with seen, but with 3 dots above. You can follow the arrows and imitate the shape that you see. Also, sheen in a printed form is written with 3 teeth, whereas in handwritten form is often written without teeth, as a long straight line. So in the right side you will see sheen in the printed form, and on the left side you will see sheen in the handwritten form. Also make sure to follow the arrows so you can write sheen correctly. Now let's move to the next letter, which is Saad. Saad. To pronounce the Saad correctly, the tip of your tongue should be behind your upper teeth. Then you need to push forward to make the sound deep and rich. Also, your mouth should be a bit open while you are pronouncing, and your lips should be fairly straight. An Arabic word for that is sabur. Sabur, which means patient. Sabur. The letter Saad looks like an eye with a nose. Can you see? So here's Saad in the printed form. Also, the letter Saad has the same shape in printed and handwritten form. You can follow the arrows and imitate the shape that you see. And make sure to draw Saad correctly, and you can use the arrows as a guide for that. Correct. Now let's move to the final letter, which is Dad. Dad. Here's how to pronounce this letter. The tip of your tongue should be behind your upper teeth, and then you have to push forward. Then your mouth should be open a little bit. Make sure when you pronounce this letter to make your lips are round, so you can also produce deep and rich sound. An Arabic word for that is doher. Doher, which means afternoon. Doher. Also, the letter Dad looks like an eye with a nose, and a dot above it. So the letter dot is written exactly in the same way like Saad, except that it takes one dot above. You can follow the arrows and imitate the shape that you see. Now in the right side you will see Dod in a printed form, and on the left side you will see Dod in the handwritten form. And make sure to follow the arrows so you can write Dod correctly. Mumtaz. Now let's sum up what we have learned in this session. We learned the letter Sin for Sayyara, and also we learned the letter Sheen, and a word for that would be Shams, which means sun. And also we learned the letter Sad, Sad for Sabur, patient. And finally we learned the letter Dad for Doher, which means afternoon. Now make sure to revise everything we learned in this session, and I will see you in the next one. شكرا. مع السلامة.